can't believe he's still dancing. He's doing so well. We knew he would, though, didn't we? We said this.
Of course.
Judge Rinder is still in the competition, and here we are on week 7. Incredible. How are you?
Not above averagely ill. I'm here with Oksana, who's teaching me feather steps.
What?
I know. What do you mean? Did you not do that with Joanna, feather steps?
No.
No.
What is it?
Well, it's where the long heel goes out on 1 and 2 slow, and then it's quick, quick. Did you not? Was yours just more of a quick, quick, quick thing?
Mine was just quick, 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 quick. It's finished.
Well, I suppose, what one does in life sometimes helps in the classroom.
Hey, congratulations. You've made it to Blackpool.
No, I haven't. What are you talking about?
Oh.
That's not to the week after next.
Oh, we've got it wrong.
Oh.
Up to the show, yeah.
Oh, that's awkward.
No.
Oh.
No, it isn't.
What a disappointing statement to start with, Scott.
Oh,
you haven't
no.
quite made it to Blackpool. Lols if you get knocked out now.
That's not long.
No, it won't be
Well, not
lols
lol.
at all.
No,
I'll be
good point.
furious and I shall blame you.
So, you've attempted the cha-cha, the American smooth, the Charleston, the Viennese waltz, all the big hitters, the jive, the paso doble, and this weekend, a fabulous quick step.
Yeah, I know. That was my favourite. Well, it wasn't quite my favourite, but it was good.
33 out of 40?
And not bad. I had fun doing it, honestly, except there was so little time. I mean, the difficulty is because I'm filming the day show, so most of the time we start rehearsals at 9 o'clock at night, so there were moments of complete delirium, I can't lie.
Wow.
I mean, real delirium.
Mate, you're smashing it. I think you're going to go the whole way. But what you should start thinking is, because it's starting to get, second half of the competition, getting towards the end, think of that one dance that you want to put in there. You don't want to have any regrets afterwards. Now's the time to
this
start
one?
putting your stuff in.
What do you mean? Like, sort of, what would, like, instead of suggesting we do the tango, I should do
I don't know, like
my Kazakh show dance.
Yeah, or, I don't know,
okay.
the slut drop or something.
Yeah.
What's that?
Get Oksana to teach you.
Oksana, actually, she's here. Oksana, do come here for a minute if you wouldn't mind, miss. I call her miss in lessons. She insists upon
I
it.
think this is a technical term, by the way. I'm not sure.
Have you ever heard of a move they want to put in a dance? If we get to Blackpool, it might work. There's a move, slut drop. Do you know what this is?
Yeah, you're going to look good doing it.
Yes.
So is Oksana keen for that at all?
Well, she is keen. She just showed me it.
It's a kind of drop where you bend down, touch your toes, and maybe finger in mouth on the way back up.
Kind of thing you see in Glam in Cardiff on a Saturday night.
What's glam in Cardiff?
Oh, I'll take you.
Perhaps what you could add in is the the drop, the S drop.
Yeah, well, Oksana wants to call it a bottom drop.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're all on
Yeah.
the same page.
It's kind of worse.
Yeah, no, I think. Are you skilled at that?
Chris is.
Bottom drop.
Have you tried that?
Chris has.
Yeah, I did it at Scott's party.
I did. That's just manifestly untrue. You were, as far as I could gather, the only and most sober person there.
I was actually. That's quite true.
Yeah, you were
Thanks.
like, it was like a party of fun people and you as a designated driver.
Oh,
That's harsh.
ow.
I mean, I was so disappointed, like you actually had a coherent conversation.
I know, I hadn't peaked yet.
Well, when did you peak? It was 1:30 in the morning. What time do you peak?
Thanks so much for coming. I know that you did like a Britney Spears kind of like hi, hi, hi and bye. But thanks so much for bringing Susanna Reid.
really
I wasn't expecting that from Good Morning Britain.
Well, she'd been to watch the show and she apparently is a fan of yours. I don't know. What time do you peak, Christopher?
No, I peaked later on, but I
but
think as you
generally
could see, my
speaking, when do you peak?
Well, my
I'm just
girlfriend was
wondering,
there. I was on quite good behaviour, remember, and
yeah.
and I was
Very beautiful.
I was really worried when I saw you talking to her. I stood there going, "Oh my God, this could go either way."
It's like, what is he saying?
No, it was incredibly depressing to discover that she's actually incredibly smart and beautiful.
Yeah.
It rather ruined the evening. I was hoping to have at least something to judge or say, but no. I'm like, oh, right, okay, fine, you're splendid. You can go now.
You're splendid. Let me ask you, are you glad that you did Strictly now?
Definitely. There's bits that are better than you think they're going to be, and there are bits which are most certainly more challenging. I mean, definitely, it's the amount of time that you have to put in it is worthwhile in every sense. It's without question been a big physical issue trying to fit time in around the day job. That's the struggle. The other day we were at a Kentucky Fried Chicken, The other day we were at a fried chicken shop at 1 o'clock in the morning. It was the only place open to have dinner because that was the time we finished rehearsal, because I don't start till sometimes 10 o'clock at night.
Wow.
Which does make you a little bit delirious sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, it was such a moment that somebody needed to be at me through a I've never been through a drive-through. The poor darling on the other end, I was having a whole discussion with him.
You've never been to a drive-through?
Not as an adult, do you know what I mean? And I was having a discussion on and he said, what do you want? And we were in a taxi, and I said, well, what do you recommend?
You didn't know what to do. You didn't know who to speak to. Was it like, do I speak to the speaker or what?
I got overcome by the whole experience, to be honest.
That's so good, Scott. Saying to someone in a drive-through, well, what would you recommend? You strike me as a boneless banquet kind of guy.
Yeah.
A bonus banquet.
Yes.
They didn't offer me that. That's not what he recommended. And the other thing was, I felt so embarrassed that I didn't know what I was doing. I think I may have come out with some kind of toy.
You should have done a video. Imagine Judge Rinder in a drive-through at 1 a.m. ordering a zinger. I would want to see that.
No, I get really sort of, overcome by it all. I'm not terribly well adjusted to that sort of thing. It's dreadful. It really is.
Oh,
anyway,
well, would you go back to a drive-through, do you think, again, or is that the one and only?
When are you taking me? Let's go to a drive-through. Which drive-through should we go to?
Let's do them all.
Or is it, yeah.
Well, what about make this your VT this week?
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
You just like grease around your chops. Right, I'll let you go back to it, and we'll speak to you next week when I know that you'll still be in.
No, I'm not sure, but I really do want to go to Blackpool. Will you come if it's in Blackpool?
Yeah.
Oh, you have this same conversation every week. Come along. It's not happening.
No, come to Blackpool, because that's like a good one. Plus, it'll be nice to have someone to talk to.
All right, listen, I'll speak to you next week.
If I get through, you promise you'll come to Blackpool, you and Christopher?
I promise.
Yes, sir.
All right, okay. That's an actual promise.
Yeah.
Did you find that doing this gives you appalling flatulence?
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Sometimes even when you're walking along after a little dance, you're like, burp, 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 burp.
It's like sort of feeding time in the camel house.
Yeah. Does it sound like you're farting the Strictly theme tune?
I think I'm going to write to someone. Anyway.
All right. Okay. It's been fine, and I'll speak to you next week.
Okay, love. Bye,
right,
everybody.
Bye.
Bye, Christopher.